Hello and welcome back to another video. Today back with another match preview. This time it's a very big one, probably the biggest of the season. Well, definitely the biggest of the season. Swansea City versus Cardiff City in the Sky Bet Championship. 12 o'clock kickoff at the Swansea.com stadium this Sunday. Obviously the South Wales derby, a massive one. Both teams are going to be right up for it. Obviously we're on quite good form. Well, I say quite good form, on very good form. I think we've won 6 in our last 8. 5 in the last 6, so we are in really good form at the moment. Cardiff, a bit up and down. They did have a period where they were winning games. I think they beat Blackburn in one of those games, and obviously now I think they lost to Coventry quite recently, and QPR as well. So a bit up and down for them, but it won't be an easy game. It never is an easy game, in the Championship. But it's a game we're definitely going to be right up for, and hopefully, it can be another good occasion because we have had the better of them in recent years, but it's not to say that that's going to be the same case again this Sunday. But as I say, it is going to be a massive game, a great occasion, and which players are going to step up this time, and who will it be? Will it be for Swansea or Cardiff? Who knows? But what do you think going into this game?
It is obviously a massive game for both teams. But I'm going into this game with quite a lot of confidence, especially after our recent results. We've won 5 of our last 6, which is really good. Cardiff have only won 2 in their last 6, with having obviously 2 losses on the bounce for them as well. They've got a red card in their last game, Jack Simpson, a young defender of theirs. So it's not looking good for them at this moment in time. Obviously they do have a lot of players that do stand out, but can they really gel as a team? And are they ready for this big occasion? I think we really are. I think we are in very good form. Obviously our players that really need to step up. I feel like I'm not sure who we're going to be playing, who's going to be starting and all that, because obviously Perot's obviously out of his 3-match ban. So will Ogilvie stay up front, or will we change the formation for this game?
Yeah, so for some annoying reason it cut out when Luke was saying all of our injuries, but the players that we've got out then, so obviously firstly Liam Walsh, which is a long-term injury, he's been out for a very long time. The other ones are obviously Joel Perot has got that suspension, which is going to be crucial. He's been a great player for us for the last season and a bit. Thirdly, we've got Joe Allen. We're unsure whether he's going to be fit going into this game. Fourthly, we have Jamie Patterson. Again, we don't know if he's going to be fit in this game, but and then we're obviously unsure about Manning. So, we're still a bit uncertain about that. But, Cardiff's injury news then. So from the research I've done, it looks like they've got 2 players out. One is Ruben Colwell. Been a very good player for them, recently. And secondly is it Jamalu Collins? I believe they signed him in the summer, so, he's another big miss for them. And obviously, I believe they did get a player sent off or suspended. Is it Jack Simpson? Is that his name? I believe he got, sent off, so that's another one out for them. And then going on to the key players then, so starting off for Swans then, if there's any Cardiff fans watching this, you need to look out for these 3 players. Firstly, I've gone with Ollie Cooper, he's been tremendous for us this season. Secondly, Harry Darling, I thought, we play much better when he's in the team, and it's starting to prove now. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Michael Obafemi. I think, he'll be very important on Sunday, seeing as Joel Perot's out, but will you add anyone else?
I know he hasn't played in the last few games, but I'm still going to stick with Ryan Manning. I think when he comes back into the team, he's absolutely unstoppable. I think he's a very good player of ours, very consistent. Well, hopefully he's back for the game on Sunday, because he's a very crucial part of our team, and I'm definitely going to add him into this list, because he definitely should start without a doubt if he's not injured. And a surprising one, but I'm actually going to go for Joel Latibeaudia, because I feel like when he's playing in centre-back, he's a lot better, because we saw against Reds, and he was playing right wing-back in the first half, and nothing was really going his way. He's just not naturally a right wing-back, but we put him in centre-back in the second half, and he started playing very well, so I'd probably have to add him to that list as well.
Yeah, now going to Cardiff's key players then, so the 3 players that have impressed me for Cardiff, when I've watched them, firstly Shea Ojo, a very skillful player, quite versatile as well. Secondly, I've got Callum Robinson. He's got experience at this level. West Brom, Preston, Sheffield United, playing in the Premier League as well. So he'll be a very good player for them. And thirdly, Callum O'Dowda, again experience at this level at Bristol City. So another good player who's a massive threat to us. But would you add anyone else?
Oh yeah, I've gone with 3 players. 2 of them are midfielders and one's a centre back. So yeah, I'll get the centre back out of the way. I've gone for Cedric Kipperay. I think he's been a decent signing for Cardiff. I think he's a solid centre half. Yeah, I think he's played for Wigan. I think he's played for West Brom as well. So he's had a lot of Championship experience. I think he's played in the Prem for West Brom as well, if I remember rightly. So I think he's a very decent centre half. I think he's been a good player for Cardiff this season. The other two players I'm going to go for, one of them is called Andy Renomota. He used to play for Reading, defensive midfielder. I think he's absolutely solid. Thought he was great for Reading last season, and I think for Cardiff he'll be really, really good. And my final one is going to be Romain Sawyers. I don't know if he's been that consistent for Cardiff this season. I don't think he's been a standout player for them, but I think, when he's on top form, like he was when he was playing for West Brom, I thought he was outstanding for them when he was down there. But I think for Cardiff, he will stand out and he will become a very crucial part of their squad, especially later on in the season. Because some of these players, they haven't really hit the ground running for Cardiff so far, but I feel like Romain Sawyers will do really, really well for Cardiff. So I like those three players.
Yeah, now the team lineup, we're going to go with them for the Swans. So in goals, I'm going to go with Stephen Bender. This team is obviously taken into account the injuries, so we don't know if Manning, Pat, or Allen will be playing. So yeah, I've got to take them into account. So right wing back, I'm going to go with Matty Sorinola. Left wing back, I'm going to go with Armstrong Okaflex. I think, when he came on against Reading, I thought, he changed the game, to be honest with you. And, he can go forward as well. So, I think that'll be a very good option. And then three centre-halves, I'm going to go with Ben Cabango, Harry Darling, and I am going to go with Kyle Norton. It's harsh on Nathan Wood, but Kyle Norton's got experience in this game. He's played in the derbies many times before. And, you can't drop Harry Darling and Ben Cabango the way they're playing, but I just think we need an experienced head, someone like Kyle Norton, who's had experience in this game. Two defensive midfielders, Matt Grimes and Jay Fulton. Two attacking midfielders, I'm going to go with, the two youngsters, Ollie Cooper and Luke Cundle. And then up front on his own, I'm going to go with Obafemi to, hopefully try and bag some goals in Perot's absence. But what's your lineup?
Yeah, I think to be honest, I might have to agree with you on this one. It is a shame leaving out Nathan Wood. I think he's been tremendous this season for us, in all honesty. I think he's been very underrated for us. I think he had a 100% pass completion rate against Reading. I don't think he actually lost the ball once. So it's going to be a shame to leave him out, but we do need Kyle Norton in there. He's experienced. He's played in a lot of derby matches. He knows what it's like on these big occasions. Harry Darling got a goal against Reading, so we can't really drop him. Especially, we have dropped him a lot over the course of the season. I don't know why we dropped him really, because I think he's been phenomenal. And I would put Olivier Chan in midfield instead of Cundle, but I thought Cundle played absolutely superb against Reading, so I don't see why we should drop him. And plus, Chan's better as a player coming off the bench to make an impact. So I think I will have to agree with you on that one. But if Ryan Manning is fit, I will put him instead of Armstrong Okaflex because he's a phenomenal player, and I feel like he should be fit. It's been it's been a week now. He hasn't played in the last 2 games, I don't think. So it would be nice to see him back in the squad. And if he's fully fit, I will play Ryan Manning over Armstrong Okaflex. But I will agree with your team for now.
Yeah, I think if Ryan Manning and Joe Allen are fit, I think they come into that team instead of Okaflex and Luke Cundle for me. But obviously we don't know how it's going to pan out. Obviously this has been filmed before Russell Martin's press conference, but yeah, as it stands, that's the lineup me and Luke are both going to go with. So finally on to score predictions then. I'm very, very nervous, but I am confident at the same time. But I don't want to be too overconfident because I don't want that to come back and bite us. But I am going to predict a win. I'm going to say Swansea City 2, Cardiff City 0. Goal scorers. He's on a very, very good goal scoring run at the moment for a defender, so I'm going to go Harry Darling to bag one. And then the other goal scorer, I think it's got to be Obafemi. He scored 2 against them last season. He's been right up for this game, and he hasn't scored many goals this season. He's on a little bit of a goal drought, so what a game to get back firing, and hopefully that can help him kick on for the season. So yeah, Swansea City 2, Cardiff City 0. But what about you?
I think I'll go for a 2-1 Swans. Obviously, you've got to be confident when your team is playing in a derby. You've always got to be confident towards your side. I think it will be a lot tighter this year. I know Cardiff have lost their last 2 games, but they always tend to to turn up. But it's going to be hard. I'm going for 2-1 Swans win. I agree with you that Obafemi will definitely score. There's no doubt about that. He loves to go on in a derby, and I'll probably go for. I'll go for a Ben Cabango header because he scored against Cardiff last season, and for some reason a defender loves to score against Cardiff. I don't know why, but it's always a header of some sort. But I'll go for Cabango and Obafemi to score for us, and then for Cardiff I'll go for Callum Robinson. It's just written in the stars. It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, it's very interesting because I believe the last 6 or 7 meetings between the two clubs, there hasn't been a single game where both teams have scored. It's either always been 0-0, 1-0, 3-0, 2-0. So it's been a while since both teams have scored. So, who knows what can happen. But obviously a massive thanks for watching this video. We will be back on Sunday. Obviously we're uploading this on the Friday, even though the game's on a Sunday. We're still going to upload it on the Fridays we usually do rather than a Saturday. It gives you a lot more chance to watch it. And but yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this. If you want to, get in the derby mood, then you can rewatch our videos. Obviously, we made a playlist from the 2019-20 season where we made a few build-up videos, a few vlogs, chants, all that sort of stuff. So if you want to, recap on it ahead of the derby, you've got that playlist. You've also got the one where Jamal scored that double, and then obviously most recently the matchday vlog from last season. So yeah, if you want to, get in the derby spirit and the derby mood, then you can watch those videos. But yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this, and we will be back Sunday for the matchday vlog. But yeah, it's going to be a massive one. So thanks for watching.
Yes.